Hello, fight fans. Seattle Mike, MMA with friends. Guys, the time is finally here. We made it. We made it. MMA has made it. The UFC has made it. We are here on ABC. This was the home of the worldwide sports leader. Muhammad Ali made his career on this network. Sugar Ray Leonard twice fought Roberto Duran. Marvelous Marvin Hagler fought on the wide world of sports on ABC. What an incredible network this was. The worldwide of sports was absolutely amazing. This is the first time MMA has ever been on ABC. It's been on NBC, CBS, Fox, of course. First time it's ever been on ABC, though. And from Fight Island, I mean, what better fighter to represent the sport than the blessed one, Max Holloway? The greatest featherweight of all time. And wow, what memories the worldwide of sports has had, ABC has had. Of course, George Foreman knocking out Joe Frazier on ABC. The fight in Africa. One of the biggest fights in the history of the world, Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman, was here. What's up, Robert? New England cartel all day. Gotta represent where I'm living now. Hey, I get it, man. I understand. I don't understand how you can root against Max, but no, just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, all right. I got to put a notification to remind everybody that we're over here streaming on this channel instead of MMA with Friends. This is be for maybe a couple more weeks until UFC gets it everything figured out, or until YouTube gets everything figured out. Excuse me. Number 6 ranked Calvin Kattar taking on the former champion, the blessed one, Max Holloway. And just got to put that link up, share this, throw it up there over on Twitter too. Hopefully some people see that. And just put a post over here. Man, what about Matt Brown and Carlos Condit? These guys are around, they're kind of at the same spots in their career. Same kind of positions in their career. I think. That's kind of what it seems like to me. They're around the same age. And wow, they're going to jump right into this. Soriano versus Todorovic. In this first fight here, make sure we got... the timer right on that. The last one we did on this was boxing, so it was set for 3 minutes. Now we got it. We'll have it set up for 5 minutes. Dusko Todorovic. 7-0, Soriano 7-0 as a pro. And this should be a good fight right out of the gate. You got to come big. You got to come big. First fight in the history of ABC. First MMA fight, first UFC fight. You got to come correct. All right, 10 watching. Everybody, thanks for the thumbs up. 11 watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, Robert. Don't get it wrong, though. Love Max. Oh, I hear you. I was just giving you crap. What's up? What's up, the Julas? Clavid, happy birthday, my friend. Of course. Thanks for being here. Seen just in time for first prelims. If you didn't watch your video, would have missed fight. Yeah, I don't understand why they can't get that notifications things right. And several people, Billy also, hasn't been getting notifications. And I contacted YouTube. They basically just tried to tell me that you guys were not marking received all notifications. I told them they definitely are. And they seemed as mystified as I am. I don't know. But should be a first good fight here. Of course, Max Holloway. I thought he won the first fight, or the last fight. I thought he should be champion. I thought he defeated Alexander Volkanovski in his last fight. Most of the world agreed. And that's why I think it's a steal of a deal. Nothing against Calvin Kattar, but I think it's a steal of a bet taking Max Holloway at minus 150. Because I know I made this point if you watch my preview video, but I think about it for a minute. Max is just a minus 150 favorite going into this fight. If they had judged that fight the way most people thought it should have been judged, at least 3 rounds to 2, in favor of Max, do you really think that the odds going against champion Max Holloway would be just minus 150? I mean, Max is a minus 240, easy, or better. So this is feel like this is one of those times where you can take the opportunity of odds. Sometimes, you can get a deal on odds with hype, like I talked about before, the first Francis Ngannou versus Stipe Miocic fight. And this one you can just get it. Sometimes you can get it with a bad decision. Especially, some fighters, maybe they dropped a couple of controversial decisions. They're going against a guy on a 6-7 fight win streak, and all of a sudden, a fighter who a couple of those decisions goes the other way, comes in a significant underdog, and, we have watched the fights, and sometimes we know better. It's not all about the wins. Billy in the house. No Way UFC on ABC. What a great Saturday. When everybody else was watching cartoons as a kid, me and Billy were watching Wide World of Sports. I'm just guessing you were as well, Billy. Well, I don't know. You're a little younger than me. I remember Wide World of Sports. I remember it being out when I was younger. Pretty sure I remember watching Mike Tyson fight on there. Terry Norris, I remember seeing fight on there. But hey, fam, down 19 pounds for the new year. Yes! Well, an applause for that. That is worth a great applause. That's That's a significant weight loss to start the new year. Congrats. Robert. Yeah, Robert's my age. Around my age. I think you're a year younger than me, Robert. But close, yeah. Watching the wide world of sports. And speaking of wide world of sports, before somebody gives me the first trivia question, or before ESPN does, let's throw a trivia question. Oh, no, we can't. Okay, the first fight's starting here. Soriano, 2 years older at 28 years old. Todorovic, 2 inches taller at 6'1". Todorovic will have an 1.5 inch reach advantage at 74 inches. And on the network that had Howard Cosell commentating Muhammad Ali fights, we are live on this great historic network. Thank you for joining me. This event from Fight Island in Abu Dhabi, here from Seattle, Washington. I am Seattle Mike of MMA with Friends of Mike's Sports Experience, and you are witnessing history. The first mixed martial arts events ever on ABC. Out of Belgrade, Serbia. 10-0 as a professional. He has a minus 160 favorite. Dusko Todorovic. And across the Fight Island cage, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, a slight underdog at plus 135, 7-0 as a professional. Ponahele Soriano. Middleweights. Referee will be Herb Dean. I would expect nobody less to get the assignment for the very first fight here on ABC, the American Broadcasting Network. Here we go! A touch of gloves and it is on. And you can bet this will be a future trivia question one day. Who fought in the first UFC fight on ABC? And a big right hand from Soriano. And there's a left hook early. Knee to the body from Soriano. Todorovic answers with 2 knees to the body of his own and back to the center of the octagon. The world is watching, guys. Wow, and Soriano going for the big head kick there. Misses. Nice body kick there from Todorovic. Oh, beautiful left hook there from Soriano. And now the rest of the world gets to see why we've loved this sport for so many years and what they've been missing. Oh, good defense there from Soriano. Both guys throwing bombs there. So these guys are looking to end this in one shot. Front kick there for Todorovic. Oh, nice left hook. Gets through and a straight right at the end of the combination there from Todorovic. Nice straight right there from Todorovic. And very competitive match here early. Good body kick from Todorovic, but Soriano catches it. Pushes him to the ground. Soriano barely misses with that spin kick to the head. Come on, guys. Hey, oh, big left hook for Soriano! And Todorovic's head snaps back. The world is watching. Give us a show. Let's see some pageantry. Let's see some excitement. Let's see some violence. Good jab there for Todorovic. Front kick to the body there from Soriano. Oh, and Soriano again catches that front kick at Todorovic. And Soriano has got him cornered up against the cage, and Todorovic is, he's going to hold and push Soriano up against, back to the center of the cage now. Oh, nice 1-2 from Todorovic, and beautiful head movement afterwards. Well, he's playing with fire there, but he stayed away from that flame in spectacular fashion. Todorovic doing a good job of clinching up with Soriano and not getting caught in one of those big judo throws. Nice left hand upstairs from Soriano and a straight right to the body. Todorovic reacted to that a little bit, I think. Nice knee to the body there from Todorovic. What's up, PBR Street Gang? Hey. Hello, Mo West. Hey, love you guys being in here. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Nice combination from Todorovic. A big right hand. Oh, and a huge left hand from Soriano. Floors Todorovic, and a left hook snaps his head back. Soriano coming in for the kill. Uppercuts and hooks. And Todorovic again falls. And Herb Dean looking on, looking for a reason to stop this fight right now. And Soriano cannot land the next steps there. Todorovic going for an armbar from the bottom, not able to give it, grabbing a leg, goes for a heel hook, and they are back up, and Todorovic clinches Soriano. Oh, and a nice throw there from Soriano. Nice little hip check there to get Todorovic back in striking distance. And now Soriano, he's got to be careful not to waste his gas tank here. There's a nice left hand. Oh, big left hand from Soriano! And the mouthpiece is out, a left uppercut from Soriano, and Herb Dean's got to wait till a break in the action. Soriano is once again close to ending this. And, Soriano says, hey, let's stand back up. Gives Herb Dean a second to get the mouthpiece in, and you can bet Todorovic is going to take every second he can to get this mouthpiece in. And fortunate for him, he got stuck underneath the fence. This is huge for Todorovic. What a moment for Todorovic. And I can only think, wow. I can only think about when Angelo Dundee cut the glove of Muhammad Ali in a fight he ended up winning. That's the kind of break this could be for Todorovic. And of course the fight clock stops, so I'll count you down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Oh, big right and a big left hook, another left hand. And again, Todorovic is floored, and it is all over. Soriano finishes it anyways. Wow, and what an incredible first fight. Hello, world. Hello, ABC. And hello, Punahele Soriano. Wow, tonight, of course, later, we got Yokwon Buckley. We have Santiago Ponzinibbio returning against Li Jingliang. We have Matt Brown versus Carlos Condit. Big stuff. Boom. Dropping bombs in Abu Dhabi. Yep, it is all over. Dusko goes down. Yeah, this is bam. Those are some shots. And Soriano representing the sport of MMA well there. Boom. That is going to millions and millions of American homes right now. You know, on the West Coast, this started at 9 a.m. On the East Coast, it's noon. How many of you had a big bowl of, like, sugary cereal this morning? Like some Fruity Pebbles or something, like you were getting up for Saturday morning cartoons? Because that's kind of what this feels like. All right, guys. I got a lot of trivia for this first ABC fight. Billy Hughes, you're disqualified. You're too good. No, you should call in and co-commentate with me on this first ABC, though. All right, that's close, Mo West. He went down just as fast. Oh! Billy Hughes talking smack. Talking smack about my Hawks. What's going on, Arcade Chaos? Well, they're going to fix that. That offensive line has sucked for a long time. I've been talking about it for years, and they cut that offensive coordinator loose. I heard the 49ers were interested in him, but now it'll be an interesting Super Bowl now, though. And congratulations, hey Billy, I got to congratulate you though. This is the first stream we've had. Billy is the official MMA with Friends fantasy football champion, taking the crown from Adam from Allen. Hey. Great win, Billy. You dominated down the stretch of the playoffs. And very good. 49ers DC took the Jets job. Toffa got robbed for the decision against Felipe. I thought that was kind of strange. Billy's taking all the belts. All the championships, trophies. What, he's got 3 trophies for trivia. Now he's got the fantasy football trophy. I mean, we're going to have to disqualify you from competition here pretty soon. But no, congratulations. But no, seriously, if you want to call in, Billy, you should have everything set up well here now. On this side. Wow, when he said I kind of blacked out, I didn't know what happened, Soriano. That is, that's good. That's good. Great win for Soriano, and great to see him do it in front of so many fans. I hope there is a ton of fans because of the time that it's at. But on ABC, I think they're going to do very, very well. Russell Wilson never looked up and kept reading the plays the seconds left of the game. I wonder what was going through his mind. Yeah, I don't know, man. That was a tough game. That was a tough game for us. I'll admit, but hey, you know, with everything that's going on this year, I was just thankful to be able to watch every game that I was able to watch with them. And able to see some playoffs. And, you know, I don't really have a dog in the fight except for generally, you know, I got to go for the Cleveland Browns because they have not won it in so long. Baker Mayfield over there kind of turning things around over there. Of course, you know, Stipe, my favorite fighter from Cleveland there. And those Browns fans, to be that passionate when your team was so bad for so long, I got to give them a little bit of love there. Having a bad voice there. I hate this virus. I lose my voice once a month, seems like now. Oh, damn, that sucks. And Bills are going to have to hurt Jackson fast. Yeah, that's going to be a crazy one. What about Cleveland over Pittsburgh, though? I did not think they got past the Steelers. Now that they beat the Steelers, I mean, there's a lot of teams that are in this year. I don't know that there's one team that you can just look and say, hey, nobody can beat them. If there was one, it was probably the Steelers. Am I right, Billy? All right, guys, let's throw some trivia questions out there. Even though most people have left, we only got 4 people in here. Whatever. Breeze versus Brady. Tomorrow is history. Yeah, we got to do some Breeze and Brady. All right, guys, first trivia question coming up. Let's do a countdown first. Go ahead and refresh so you're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, give guys a second in case you get caught behind a commercial. And all right, here we go. First question of the night. What was the first ever fight on Worldwide of Sports? On the Worldwide Sports Network here on ABC, what was the first fight ever on Worldwide of Sports? Watching the Steelers make that comeback. And I was going, no effing way. This isn't going to happen. Yep. Could have went a different way, but it didn't. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. But the Cleveland Browns pulled it off. Come on, guys. What was the first ever fight on ABC's Worldwide of Sports? Wide World of Sports, excuse me. Wow, and of course, Wednesday, Michael Chiesa versus Neil Magny, Warley Alves versus Munyar Lazez, Roxanne Modafferi, the Happy Warrior comes back, Tyson Nam versus Matt Schnell. There's a couple of standout fights in that one. And that one's going to be Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific on ESPN and ESPN Plus. That is early. I don't know if I'll hit 9, but I'll definitely be doing the main card. I know boxing, probably don't know a fight. It was boxing. All right, guys. So the first fight ever on ABC's Worldwide of Sports, believe it or not, was a young Cassius Clay defeating Sonny Liston. And after that fight, after he won the championship, of course, he changed his name to Muhammad Ali. He was just 7-0 going into that fight. Just realized we're on the other channel. Yeah, we're on the other channel. I got a copyright dispute going on, Billy, with Ryzen. I'm going to win the dispute. They have 2 more days to prove that I violated copyright, which I did not. I don't believe they're gonna answer, and then UFC. I keep saying UFC. YouTube is gonna take a little bit of extra time to get me back on. I'm just hoping we can go live on this channel by next Saturday. It'd be great if it was on Wednesday, but I'll be happy with next Saturday. Hooker versus Chandler. I got Hooker, but man, I might be looking forward to that fight as much as any fight announced for the rest of this year. I am so excited for that, and I don't know who to root for, because I'm a big Michael Chandler fan. I'm also a big Dan Hooker fan. It's really strange having Chandler come over from Bellator, and I got to admit, I don't like it. I don't like, for Michael Chandler, I'm happy for him. For Bellator, though, I don't like it at all. They had a big star there. He was like their spokesperson. I like competition. I like the World Series of Fighting is signing some big guys. I like that Bellator recently signed Yoel Romero. That's going to be a great fight if they can get Yoel Romero and Anthony Rumble Johnson together there. Looks like Romero will definitely fight heavyweight over there. All right, guys. The man of the 2020 knockout of the year, Joaquin Buckley. One of the craziest, if not the craziest knockout I have ever seen in all the time I've been watching sports. And Alessio Di Chirico up against Joaquin Buckley next. Yes, thank you, Billy. Yes, if you guys can share this on your Facebook, on Twitter, if you do Instagram, any other ways that text it to your friends, I don't know. That's, I think, the way that you can help me the most right now. Guys, if you've been watching for a while and you know, or if you're new and you're wondering how you can help the channel, that is the most significant way that you can help the channel right now. Maybe even more so than the super chat. Because, you know, that's how we're going to grow, is, you know, getting eyeballs on the channel. But he thinks it's a cakewalk for UFC fighters to go down to one or Bellator. It's not. No, it's not. And you can't go in thinking that. Ask Eddie Alvarez. You know, he lost in his debut on ONE FC. Ask Sage Northcutt. Got smoked by Cosmo Alexander over there at ONE FC. And who was it we just seen? I always want to compare the guy to Kevin Holland, but maybe it's not a fair comparison. It's a long, lengthy dude. He's a bantamweight, though. So I don't know why I would do that. I can't think of the guy's name. But the guy that came from the UFC was a big favorite that just lost his Bellator debut not very long ago. Anthony Pettis' next opponent is going to be looking to make a name for himself quick off of Showtime. Yeah, there's some good matchups for him. Over there in PFL. All right. Amanda Nunez is fat in that. Oh, jeez. That's rude. Sure do like Holland, local guy from Dallas area. He's definitely growing on me, man. Got a weird feeling she don't stay busy. She might get caught slipping. She might get caught by her sparring partner, Kayla Harrison. Because Kayla is a beast. And she's getting better all the time. Won the PFL tournament. Recently competed in Invicta FC. Was dominating and dominative. And it's going to be great. But let's throw another trivia question out there. All right, guys. This fighter recently said he doesn't watch much UFC and is often streaming games on YouTube during UFC events. And this guy is a former or current UFC champion that said that. He's also got a pretty big presence on Facebook and YouTube, though, with his game streaming. I said the same thing about Nunez, and Kayla has no chance on the not on the stand-up. What's up, Mo West? Barely beats out Robert Kerrigan by a second there. Mo West gets the first question of the night. All right, let's throw another one out there. All right, who did John Jones lose to in his only defeat in the octagon? John Jones has one loss on his record. Who is it against? Happened in the UFC. Dirty Move says Matt Hamill. Oh, even beat Billy. Anik has a true porno staff. Oh my goodness, yeah, I noticed that, man. That is funny. All right, let's throw one more out there before Walk-On Buckley and Alessio Di Chirico make their way into the octagon. All right, guys. Max Holloway defeated this longtime featherweight king twice to enter the GOAT conversation in the 145-pound division. Max Holloway defeated this longtime featherweight king twice to enter the GOAT conversation. Weak loss, though. Oh, and Billy gets it first this time, Jose Aldo. All right, let's throw one more out there real quick. Looks like we're getting in a minute. This UFC pioneer recently announced he was permanently disabled and unable to work. A guy that I don't think retired all that long ago. He was in some wars, though. Oh, he got you by just a second if you refresh it, Dirty. Oh, sorry, Robert. I was trying to get him quickly so everybody didn't have to refresh. It's not Bisbing. Bisbing's working. He's got the eye thing going on. But this guy said he thinks he has pugilistic dementia. He forgets what happens the day before, the week before. It's pretty sad, actually. I almost didn't even want to talk about it, but I mean, I guess if we're going to watch the sport, we can't just bury our heads in the sand. You got to hope that they continue to work on the technology for these guys with CTE and helping them. Didn't hear trivia. This UFC pioneer recently announced he was permanently disabled and unable to work. He says he forgets what happened the day before, can't remember names of people he talks to all the time. He says sometimes he even struggles, unfortunately, to remember the names of his children. It's pretty sad. He was in some big wars, a lighter weight fighter. NBK versus Immortal. What? I don't know what that is. Not Mark Coleman, not Patton Miletich. Although, I think both of those guys had similar statements. This was just this week. All right, before anybody can Google it, I'm going to say it. It's Spencer the Kingfisher. Remember, he was in some wars. I believe it was Sam Stout, several other ones, but he was always one of those toe-to-toe guys. Ordinary Pete in the house. What's going on, man? Natural Born Killer versus Matt the Immortal Brown. Who do you think? I'm going to go with Matt Brown. I think Condit's probably just a little further gone. Good to see you, Pete. Jen's all right. We'll throw one more trivia question out just because Pete came in. All right. This video game character is a Thai boxer who appeared in Street Fighter 2. It's the first time I remember him being on there, but I think he's been in pretty much every Street Fighter since then. He's a Thai boxer, and they announced him from Thailand. All right, yeah, it should be a good. Fisher versus Stout were amazing wars, absolutely, man. That was literally, for those that haven't seen it, I mean, those are like Gotti Ward-esque, and I know that, Gotti versus Ward is thrown out there a lot, but Fisher and Stout really live up to it. Some of the greatest. Robert Kerrigan gets it. You are correct, Sagat. Go with Natural Born Killer. You're going to go with Condit? All right. Natural Born Killers was a good movie, but I don't think the Natural Born Killer gets it done tonight. Ken and Ryu were both in the first Street Fighter 1. I think, yeah, they both were. I think Sagat might have been in Street Fighter 1 as well, but I couldn't remember, so I just said Street Fighter 2. I know he was in Street Fighter 2. So. But they weren't Thai boxers. I once played as Vega, the guy with metal claws. That's a skill. You got to be skilled to play with him. I liked Blanca a lot. I really liked DeHalsem. Of course, Ken and Ryu. I never could figure out how to do very good with Zangief. Young David's pretty good with Zangief. That was a hard one. Chun-Li, I liked using her too. Scott was the final boss in SF1. Thank you, KT McManus. I didn't play SF1 a lot. I remember it being in the arcade, but It wasn't in the town I lived in. It was in a town like 50 miles away, and my grandma would take us to the arcade a little bit when I was a little kid. But I definitely never got to the boss. What's up, KT McManus? Hey, good to see you. Yeah, E-Honda's fun to play too. Not fun to play against, though, with those slaps, man. Somebody get you in the corner and just, slap the shit out of you. I said the creators of Street Fighter based his character on a real kickboxer. Oh, I believe it. Yeah, I never could get that power bomb down. I guess there's a trick to it. Young David told me there's a trick to it. You gotta throw a strike first, and then even if the other fighter blocks it, he just told me this. It's funny. He just told me this today. So it's funny you mentioned that this morning. And that sets it up to where you can land the spinning power dart much easier. Alessio, 5 years older at 31, 2 inches taller at 6 feet, but a 2-inch reach advantage for Joaquin Buckley. And what about that suit on Bruce Buffer? Really? Man, he looks like he's trying out for the Price is Right here. Fighting first out of the blue corner, fighting out of Rome, Italy. He is a plus 240 underdog. 12 wins and 5 losses as a professional mixed martial artist. Alessio de Chirico. And on the other side of the cage, in the red corner, a minus 300 favorite out of St. Louis, Missouri. 12-3 as a professional, Joaquin Buckley. And we'll see if he can come up with another highlight knockout. And I smell like cigarettes and alcohol. Keith Peterson going to be the referee for this one. All right, Chirico in the green shorts, Buckley in the black. Buck with the knee buckler, yep. Oh, a couple of big rights there from Buckley. Buckley seems to be walking with a new stagger and a real new sense of confidence since that spectacular knockout. Oh, big left hook there from Buckley. Oh, nice low leg kick there from Chirico, and Buckley landing a combination up top. Oh, too much weed to remember all the details. Nice right hook to the body there from Buckley, but Chirico coming up with a big right hook upstairs. Buckley blocking that head kick there. A little over a minute into the first round. Second fight ever on this inaugural ABC event. Nice side kick to the body there from Buckley. That would be a good nickname for him. Joaquin Buckle Knee Buckley. To Chirico countering Buckley as he comes in. Buckley's starting to get low. Getting low, shifting those hips on those hooks and Mike Tyson-esque. And Buckley looking, oh, nice left hand down the pipe there for Buckley. Oh, nice jump kick to the knee there from Chirico. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? Wow! Alessio de Chirico. Chirico with an amazing head kick knockout and the hammer fist. Wow, and Buckley is hurt. He can barely tell what's going on. Wow, I got to see the replay on that. Talk about shocking the world. Everybody's watching, and Alessio Chirico with a huge win. Let's watch the replay. Buckley ducks underneath, and it is shin to dome, and the hammer fist afterwards. But boom! Glancing right off the temple, and 3 big shots right after. Keith Peterson jumping in to pull Alessio off of Joaquin. And what a moment for Alessio. That was amazing. Wow, yep. No. So I'm talking about payback, bitch. Yeah, Buckley out cold. Buckley, damn. Don't drink the Kool-Aid on his last knockout. To me, that was luck better. Karma is a B. Well, that's what I said too. And then he had a spectacular knockout in his fight afterwards. So I thought, hey, this guy's starting to get a little bit of a swagger. And, that's interesting. The funny thing is I was talking about him kind of doing that hip dive where he goes down almost like that peekaboo style. Like Mike Tyson had. Tyson didn't have to worry about head kicks coming in. You seen him going really low. You can see him going really low in highlight films, of his best defensive moments. But he was only worried about hands. He didn't have to worry about the kicks. And when you go that low, you can ask Daniel Cormier. It makes it, a lot easier to get caught with a head kick to the dome. This was kind of luck, too. He didn't expect the kick to be so high as he went low. Yep. With Arcade, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Yeah, you never know. Never. Wow, prelims? What, is that prelims? No, prelims start at 6 a.m. in the frickin' morning on Wednesday? Okay, on the West Coast, 6 a.m. in the frickin' morning. I will be at work during that time, so I will not be doing the prelims. Damn. 2 minutes, 12 seconds of the first round. Alessio Chirico. Wow. That was crazy. A lot of knockout artists out there, and they start getting knocked out themselves and get exposed. And that's something, excuse me, I was talking to young David about that with striking. We were talking about learning some self-defense, and I was telling him, how I would approach a fight if somebody attacks me. My background, I'm going to box from the outside as little as I can. I'm going to strike pretty much as little as I can until I can get a hold of somebody. And then I'm going to do a sweep. I'm going to get inside, and I'm going to get on top of them and get in a position, basically just like a head and arm choke. I'm going to make it to where, I control what's going on. I'm on top. I can move, and they can't. And most people are not going to be able to figure out how to get out of that. But you start swinging with a guy. You start swinging with a guy in the streets. Somebody that attacks you. Someone can land a lucky punch. They're probably not going to land a lucky head kick like Alessio. Wow, that was amazing again. How many people probably jumped to their feet and cheered when that just happened? I like cocky, but I like humble. Cockiness. Yeah, he was maybe getting a little full of himself. He's going to have to go back home and reevaluate a little bit. And I don't think Joaquin Buckley needs to worry about getting cut at all. But with a lot of fighters on the chopping block right now, Matt Brown versus Carlos Condit is the fight to watch today. Matt Brown fighting for his UFC career, I believe. I believe with his salary, a loss would put him out of the UFC. The deal with Carlos Condit, for those that don't know it, this is the last fight of his UFC career. He's already said he's open to fighting for other organizations. I think he kind of sees the writing on the wall. I think he knows that they're not going to sign him to another contract. It's just, for how many fighters and everything that they have, it's just too much money right now, I believe. Been waiting on that humble back to Walgreens, sir. Humble pie back to Walgreens. All right, and we have not seen this man in the cage in a while. Santiago Ponzinibbio finally coming back up next. Lai Jingli coming up next. Won 7 of his last 9. All right, there we go. I like PFL will take him. Condit to PFL, I bet. They might take him. They might take him. And if I'm PFL, I'm not signing him, though. I think Condit's done. I mean, he could be fighting some local shows somewhere. I mean, if they want to put a big name out there and knock out some local bums, and I'm being completely serious. I have a lot of respect for Carlos Condit and his career. I just don't think he's been at this level for quite some time. I know he recently finally had a victory, but he still lost 4 of his last 5. Yeah, I hope he's okay too, Pete. He'll learn from this. He'll come back a better fighter and take more than before. He lost, at least. If he's a good fighter, he'll rise from this. Every good fighter learns from a loss. Absolutely. And Billy disagrees with me, says Condit is not done. Never was a Condit fan. Me either. Well, I was a bit of a Condit fan, and I know young David was, because at the first UFC we went to in Seattle, fight night between Dan Hardy, who's on the mic tonight, and Anthony Rebel Johnson, believe it or not, at 170 pounds. Carlos Condit, the night before at the weigh-in, stood there for over an hour in the bleachers of Key Arena signing autographs. And he was the only one to put himself out there like that. So that was very cool. Talk about young David calling the prelims on Wednesday. Yeah, he's not too much into fighting anymore. Mine's at the top of the guys who talks sweet to babes and calls them bees behind their backs. Oh, geez. I don't know much about him. No, young David's not doing the prelims on... Billy's having some voice issues since having the Khabib Ferguson virus. Speaking of that, thoughts and prayers still out there for UFC veteran Paul Varlins, please, the polar bear. Updates I've gotten on him from family. And I've talked to some family and friends, and just that he is still unconscious, not breathing on his own, still fighting this, but it's unfortunate. Hey, you too. Thanks for being here, PBR Street Gang, and thanks for always having my back on the donations all year. Much appreciated. Thank you for the premium members of 2020, first year of premium members, and PPR Street Gang, Greg Brimstone, Milton Nelson, all at the contender level, and Brock Ellery at the undisputed champ level. So thank you guys very much for that. Those guys have put themselves out there and said, we're going to donate money every single month. We're going to commit to a bill and pay every single month to support this channel, and I really appreciate it. Damn, Billy, what did your doctor say? Have you talked to your doctor recently about anything for recovery? And Howard Cassell, showing video of Howard Cassell and Muhammad Ali. Of course, they were both of them were very often on ABC Wide World of Sports. And, I mean, it was absolutely amazing. Those guys were on here. Yeah, prayers out to Bill, showing history of Ali on ABC. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Doctor has been closed for 3 months due to outbreak. Oh, shit. Mine too, Bill. Fortunately, I mean, things are finally kind of starting to open here. We're definitely nowhere near open. But, yeah, what about on Zoom or whatever? I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, but Calvin Kattar has entered the building. Thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. What's up, Iman? Rob Iman of the Iman Report in the house. My grandmother has an appointment for a COVID shot in 2 weeks. Sweet. My grandma just got hers. She just got the first one. And then, I don't know, we're hoping to get the second one, I think, here in a couple weeks. Mutated, damn. They don't talk about it on the news, but signs warning of it everywhere. Shit. Yeah, I don't watch much news. Basically, I listen to a couple of podcasts. I get my news from Joe Rogan. No. All right, guys. Santiago Ponzinibbio has not fought for a long time, over 2 years. And this guy, I mean, he was really on a streak. I mean, the Argentine Dagger was wrecking people. Yeah, that sucks. My grandma's in a nursing home, though. She's 82. So, well, as she likes to say, a retirement home. She's still very active and, very much with it, but she likes to have friends around. And she doesn't like to have to cook or clean. So, works out good for her. Last fight I remember with San Diego was Magny. Me too. I thought that was the last time he fought. Robert said, I got Santiago in this one too, but man, I'm not counting Jingling out because when you have a guy that's been out for that long, I certainly wouldn't bet on Santiago. I wouldn't bet on this fight. Girlfriend had it. She's out of work for over a month. She works to the States. Just went back to work yesterday. Damn, Arcade. Yeah, it really hit some people hard. UFC and NFL going head-to-head in 30 minutes. Oh, shit. What game is going on after that? I didn't even look at the games, at the schedules today, to be honest. I was so excited about this card. Rams and Packers, all right. You guys better stay here. Screw the NFL. No. But, yeah, Santiago Ponzinibbio, this was a guy that was really climbing to be a contender. He was, his name was starting to show up in that title conversation. And not so much after being off for so damn long. Ravens-Bills is the nightcap. I got the Bills in that one. I got the Packers and the Bills. Ravens versus Bills is the game to watch today. Nice, and that's the night one. I'm going to have to check that out. She worked in home health care, and the rest people who work with her were going crazy that month without her there. Oh, I bet. There's a lot of people. I have a friend that is in Oklahoma right now. I believe he's flying back right now, but he's former military, works for the VA now. But he's basically been working on PPE and, just things to do with the virus and helping people. And I guess they were actually out of beds in their ICUs over there in Oklahoma. And they gave him a $10,000 bonus to go to Oklahoma for 2 weeks. I was like, man, I'll go to Oklahoma for 2 weeks for $10,000. And then massive hours once he gets there. 14 days straight at 12 hours a day. That's some cash. Recording the Packers game until the fights are over. Nice, Diamond Report. I forget about recording. I think the Packers are going to destroy them. I don't think the Rams are very good. I just think my Seahawks were just not playing good football. The last couple games of the regular season, you could kind of see it unraveling, and then the playoffs came. They always struggle against the Rams anyways. Oh, shit, I hope you didn't have a seizure, Arcade. Yeah, you should get checked out. Nurse deserves a pay bump for their courage during these times. Oh, absolutely. Nurses, yeah, man, yeah, definitely get that checked out, man, because that's not normal when you've never had seizures. There are things that people can have seizures when they haven't had them before. I know, coincidentally, because my daughter has. She had a mild seizure and passed out once while playing oboe in band during a concert, and then she had a seizure and passed out after getting the HPV. I believe it is vaccine, which they should have had her sitting down after that, which is usually what they do. Santiago Ponzinibbio, third longest active win streak in the division, 7 wins in a row. I'm sure very, very happy to be getting back into the octagon. Lai Zhang Li tied for 5th most knockouts in welterweight history at 6, 8 wins by knockout, 4 by submission. He's got one of those black pieces of cloth in jiu-jitsu he puts around his waist. So he'll be comfortable if it goes to the ground as well. And do stream for Ravens-Bills games tonight. I would, but my daughter's coming home from college. She'll probably be home this afternoon. If she goes out with her friends and doesn't want to hang out with with her old parents, we will. I'll let you guys know as soon as I can. Santiago Ponzinibbio, 2 years older at 34. Both men 6 feet tall. Ponzinibbio, 1.5 inches reach advantage at 73 inches. Had a seizure. I didn't remember any part of it. Damn, that's crazy. A lot of people have had seizures just like once. Fighting out of Beijing, China. A plus 250 underdog, 17-6 as a professional. Lai Jingling. I am an old school pa. What's up? Congrats on daughter coming to town. Thank you. And fighting out of La Plata, Argentina. A minus 310 favorite, 28-3 as a professional. Santiago Ponzinibbio. Man, has he got to be happy to be back inside the octagon after so long. I wonder about the nerves, though. After you've been gone for so long, I wonder, do you start to question yourself some? Jason Herzog, great referee. The best referees, a lot of times, you don't hear much about. And you don't hear much about Jason Herzog. He lets the fighters fight and just does his job. First round of this third fight of our ABC card. Ponzinibbio in the blue, Lee in the red. Both of these guys have the power to finish it very, very quickly. In boxing, they talk about once you get to middleweight, they say you hit like heavyweights. And I don't know that they hit like heavyweights, but what they're saying is, these guys there's going to be a lot of knockouts. They got power, and that's how I feel about the welterweight division in the UFC. Once you get to welterweight, somebody connects solid, you might as well be a heavyweight. Nice side kick to the body there for Lee. Have seizures ever come? Oh, shit. Do you take medicine for that? I'll probably catch a little bit of the Bills and Ravens, Pa, but I'm going to try and spend some time with my family since my daughter's coming from college. It's not a whole long way. She comes every weekend now, but usually she comes on Friday. She's going to be early Saturday today. Good jab there for Lee and an inside leg kick. Ponzinibbio comes back to the left of his own. Oh! Nice right behind the jab there for Lee. And a good jab to the body there from Lee. Lee getting it going quickly here. Inside leg kick. Oh, and to the other side. The inside leg kick here for Lee. Lee very active. Ponzinibbio yet to really pull the trigger. Another inside leg kick. And Li Jingling is getting it on this first round. A lot of feigning and things here too for Lee. Nice outside leg kick there from Ponzinibbio. And I would feel so bad for Ponzinibbio if he waited so long and came back and lost his first fight. But every one of these guys, nobody really has had an easy path. If you're a fighter to get to this level, it's not been an easy path. And it hasn't been for Li Jingling either. Nice inside leg kick and then a kick to the body lands for Jingling. Oh, good straight right there from Lee, who's outstriking Ponzinibbio. Yeah. Gonna order myself, but that's never... oh, shit. Oh, man, I'm really sorry to hear that, RK. That's horrible. Nice inside leg kick there from Ponzinibbio. Yeah, I'm really sad to hear that, Arcade. Sorry for your loss. Nice inside leg kick there from Lee. Another inside leg kick straight right over the top. Jingling Lee, he is just carrying the fight this round. And oh, nice left hook over the top there from Lee. And Ponzinibbio He has yet really to start this fight. Lands a jab there, but he's not shown up in this first round. You know, call it inactivity, call it ring rust, whatever you want. He has not pulled the trigger. Nice couple of outside leg kicks from Lee, and now a side kick to the body. And nice outside leg kick there from Lee, and a front kick to the body. And I don't know if Ponzinibbio is thinking, I'm going to finish this and these rounds don't matter or what, but nice outside leg kick now from Santiago. And I screwed up Ponzinibbio's name. That's how long it's been since he's fought. I forgot how to spell your name. You need to be back in there more often, Ponzi. Oh, and Lee lands a shot! And it is all over! Wow! Li Jingliang with the first round knockout. Oh, and Ponzinibbio, they should not be. Set him back down. Set him back down. Don't stand him up. This is the worst thing you can do. You got a referee and you got a doctor there, and you have, I'm guessing, people from the commission, and they are all trying to stand him up. Sit him down now. That is the worst thing you can do to a guy that just got knocked out like that. Oh, my goodness. But wow, what a night of knockouts so far. Let's watch the replay on this. Boom! Left hook right off the top. Misses the right and lands the left hook right on the chin. And I don't know how many of you guys watched my first boxing instructional, but I talked about the power that's generated in the hips like a piston. Even when you miss a shot, Jingliang, he misses the right hand, but he's got all that momentum. The hips are there. Boom! Li Jingliang hits Santiago Ponzinibbio on the chin with 170 pounds of Beijing beef. Damn. Yeah, it's a crazy card, and it's going quick. He's going very kick heavy in the first. Damn good card. Glad he got knocked out on live television, because little riding that knockout like a pony could finally come to an end. Damn. Yep, 3 first-round knockouts so far. That's crazy. Yeah, I figure I got that you're talking about, Buckley. Better check and see if all his teeth are still there. Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Talk about a dentist. That was brutal. And I believe we're coming up to the co-main event of the evening already. Am I miscounting? I think it's Carlos Condit and Matt Brown up next. Even Chris Lee could be a judge tonight. Damn, co-main time. Yep. All right, guys. 13 people in. Everybody make sure and hit that thumbs up button and hit that share button. Let's see if we can get some people in here for the co-main. 4 minutes, 25 seconds, the official time there. Li Jingliang. And didn't somebody pick him in the comments? Maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe somebody just picked Santiago. Okay. Yep, co-main time, and that 7 knockouts. He is tied for third with most knockouts in welterweight history now. Matt Brown, who will be fighting later, has the most with 11. Thiago Alves and Vicente Luque tied for second with 8. And Li Jingliang just tied Matt Hughes, the great Matt Hughes, with 7 for third. I mean, I don't care who you fought. You tie or pass any records that Matt Hughes had, that's something. That's saying something. All right, guys, this is going quickly, and I got a lot of trivia questions left. So maybe I saved some for Wednesday, but let's get some of these knocked out of the way. Everybody refresh your browsers. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we'll give an extra second in case somebody gets caught behind a commercial or something. All right, guys, what is the name in the movie Bloodsport? What is the name of the tournament that everybody's fighting in? And this was the name of a real tournament. Of course, Bloodsport loosely based, on the life of Frank Dukes, who fought in the Kumite. Oh, I just gave away the name. Sorry, guys. Next question. All right, question number 8 of the night. Trivia question, guys. Bruce Lee dies before finishing this movie, which was released several years late with a body double in many of the scenes. And a lot of the scenes, they actually put pictures of Bruce Lee over the face of the actor, which made it so much worse. Still wasn't a bad movie for what it was. That movie was just a little later, I think, Billy. But yeah, I answered my own question. I cheated. I gave myself the answer before, though. All right, coming up, Chiesa and Magny on Wednesday, Poirier and McGregor 2 next Saturday, and the Saturday afterwards, Alistair Overeem versus Alexander Volkov. Or, 2 Saturdays after. So we'll have a week off between January 23rd and February 6th. I'm not ready for another week off already. We just had too many weeks off. Oh, I cannot believe you guys don't know this. I'm disappointed. Game of Death, guys. Game of Death. Had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in it. All right, we'll throw another one out here, though. Let's go to Iron Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, in a post-fight interview, famously told this fighter he wanted to eat his children. Which fighter was Mike Tyson talking about when he said, I want to eat his children? Did you talk about there's fans at the next 3 events? I did not. It was not Holyfield. But he was talking to Jim Gray at the time. Jim Gray was the guy that was trying to interview Mike. I don't remember exactly what fight it was after. I believe it might have been after the Clifford ATN knockout, but I'm not positive. You are correct. It was Lennox Lewis. And if you haven't watched the little short I did on the most underrated heavyweight champion of all time, that's what I called it. Spoiler alert. My most underrated heavyweight fight champion ever is Lennox Lewis. And check that out. Check that video out and let me know in the comments what you think. So I really do think a lot of Lennox. And I don't think he gets near the respect he deserves. All right, well, everybody's still refreshed. Let's throw the next one out there. I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of pay-per-view hype and different things now since the fight was so short. So maybe we get some time. All right, guys, next question. Chuck Norris starred in this primetime CBS show for 9 seasons. Chuck Norris starred in this primetime CBS show for 9 seasons. He did some martial arts in this show. Abu Dhabi lifted some restrictions. Yep, Walker, Texas Ranger. Billy gets it. You are correct, sir. And that's several for Billy tonight. A round of applause. Oh, and Robert right behind him. Abu Dhabi lifted some restrictions, and it can interview again in limited fans in arena. Yeah, I seen it's like 25% fans, and the lowest tickets, they sold out right away, but they had tickets for as low as $216. I hear that Fight Island is just absolutely beautiful. And I really can't wait until after all this stuff is over. I hope the UFC keeps that island going, makes it like a resort, and because I want to go there. I want to spend a couple weeks in Fight Island. Drinking margaritas served by senoritas and watching bloody ass fights. I mean, they could do, it's called Fight Island. They could do more things there too. You don't have to do just UFC. They've talked about getting Zuffa boxing going. Have boxing there. Just have stuff going on at Fight Island all the time. Oh, there's the Chandler one. Chandler is on the co-main event. Is the co-main event of Poirier and Conor. That is next week. Dan Hooker versus Michael Chandler. And I got to be honest, I'm looking more forward to that fight than I am McGregor and Poirier. I think I'm looking forward to that fight more than any fight that's been officially announced this year. Carlos, the natural-born killer Condit versus Matt Brown. This fight scheduled, of course, this is the third time it's been scheduled. This time, it looks like we should get it. 22 of 24 wins by finish for Matt Brown. 15 knockouts, 7 submissions. These guys are both natural-born killers. And wow, I really expect some sparks in this one. We've already got 3 first-round knockouts tonight. What do we have? 3 fights? Main card, 3 fights, 3 first-round knockouts, and what more can you ask for? No complaints from me. That's for damn sure. And I know it is a bit early for some, but hey, mother truckers. I was up for work at 2 in the frickin' morning. So, it's time to start drinking. What's everybody drinking? Let's get our drink on, boys and girls. It is time to celebrate. It is UFC on ABC 1. Could be last UFC fight for Condit and Brown. Well, win or lose, it looks like it's the last fight for Condit, Billy, because this is the last fight on his contract. If Brown loses, I think it's his last as well. Y'all want to mention, I've never heard of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Are they like a soccer team or something, Trevi? What's going on, Trevi? What game show has done the Norris kick? No idea. I'm at work. Can't wait to see highlights. Oh yeah, it's been a fun night so far, Trevi. Yeah, Tampa Bay's doing pretty well, Trevi. All right, everybody. Looks like they're going to have quite a few more commercials. So let's throw a couple more trivia questions out there. Just refresh real quick, though. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Give everybody an extra second. All right, guys. This current UFC standout welterweight had a highlight finish in the main event of Bellator 1. This UFC welterweight had a highlight finish in Bellator 1. He's one of the top welterweights in the world now. But he was on Bellator's first ever show at the Knockout. What's up, 7 in the house? Saints have had the Bucks number. Yep. What's up, Lou? Who do you guys see being a lightweight champion by the end of the year? I think Charles Oliveira has a very good shot at it. I think stylistically, I think he could be a problem for any of these guys. Was not Douglas Lima. This is somebody in the UFC right now. Who do you guys see? And I just learned this week. I just happened to run across this. I didn't even realize that he was on this card. But this is a guy that fought in the streets a lot. He fought for Kimbo's Lion Fights. He fought for Bodog. He was on a reality show a few years back. You guys should know who it is now. There it is. Billy Hughes had time to Google it. Dr. Google, Masvidal. No, just teasing you, Billy. All right, Billy Hughes gets it. Trevi was right behind him. But yes, Jorge Masvidal. Robert had it too. Now the jumbo clue gave it away. Yeah, I did make it. I did give quite a few clues there. Have you seen that Kimbo documentary, The Fight Lore, on Fight Pass, Billy? It's all those fight lores are pretty cool. I really enjoyed the Sakuraba one too, and they went through the old Pride days. Always forget Bodog fights. They were fun fights. Yeah, me too. Yeah, and they used to be on cable TV. Back when it was hard to watch fights. You didn't have fights to watch all the time. My MMA buddy, the one who shared passion in UFC like me, his favorite fighter used to be Matt Brown. Well, why did he turn his back on him, Arcade? Is he like a fair weather fan? No. No, that's cool. I'm just teasing. Yeah, I've always liked Matt Brown. He's a cool guy. He's been around a minute, but both these guys have. They're both, I think, similar places in their career. So, while everybody's still refreshed, and it looks like they're going to be talking about this co-main for a little while, we'll throw another trivia question out there. So, what country did Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman take place? It was on ABC Wide World of Sports. What country did it take place in? Greg Brimstone in the house. Let's going on, my friend? Hey, we're just having fun watching the inaugural ABC fights. You are correct, Billy Hughes. Zaire, Africa. And Ali Boumbaye. Now, Africa's a continent, not a country, guys. But Trevi had it too. All right, but Billy with another one. Billy, I think everybody's looking forward to you getting on the mic, and they keep asking you to call in because they just don't want you to play trivia anymore. They want to have a shot. Matt Brown, 24-17. Carlos Condit, 31-13. Condit, a minus 180 favorite coming into that one. I'll take that action all day. You're going to give me 1.5 to 1 on Matt Brown against Carlos Condit? I got that action. I'm taking Matt Brown. I think Mazda loses his fight. Fook geography. I like. And he's nothing special. I want to talk shit until he comes out and fights somebody. I think Masvidal loses the next fight. Well, this is why I still like Jorge Masvidal. If he had just kind of came out of nowhere and didn't have the background that he had, like a couple of years ago, I would really be peeved with him. And I am annoyed by some of the things he's done. But I'm glad to see a guy so successful that, he's been doing this since day one. This guy was a fighter through and through. This guy was fighting for free. This guy was fighting for $100 in your friend's backyard. He was fighting on Kimbo, on Bodog. You think Bodog fights paid a lot? Do you think Kimbo Slice had a lot of money to pay people to watch him fight in his backyard or in an alley? Absolutely not. And like I said, he fought in Bellator. First ever Bellator. This guy has been around the block. He is a fight whore in a good way. And he deserves, in my opinion, he deserves all the accolades he's gotten, not for what he's done in the last 2 years, but what he's done over the last 20 years. Or maybe 12. James Brown before Rumble in the Jungle is a sick performance. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was such a momentous event. That was the biggest worldwide event in combat history. Ali versus Foreman in Zaire. No doubt about it. It never had the whole world been watching a fight like that, and I don't know that it's happened since. Maybe some of the Tyson fights. I'm trying to think. Maybe Tyson versus Holyfield 1 or 2. Maybe Tyson and Lewis. But I don't think they had those kinds of crowds, those kinds of worldwide crowds. That was just something special. And we're so kind of fragmented now. And I don't mean like divided. I just mean there's so many things to watch now and so many things to get our attention. Outside of the Super Bowl, I don't know that there's going to be anything anymore that really draws everybody together that, so many millions and millions of people are watching in sports. Fight of the night written all over it here, boys. Logan Paul versus KSI was the only worldwide event since then. Oh, Jesus. All right, former interim UFC welterweight champion. Second most performance bonuses in UFC welterweight history with 7. He is the natural-born killer, Carlos Condit. And across the cage, he has the most finishes in welterweight history with 13. Tied for second most knockouts with 11. Tied for fourth most wins in welterweight history with 15. And that's Matt Brown. Oh, these guys are definitely pumped to fight each other. There are death stares coming across this cage. I can feel them, guys. And I gotta tell you, I got a little bit of goosebumps for this fight. These guys do not like each other. They want to hurt each other, and that's all these guys know how to do is go forward and go for the knockout. Matt Brown, 4 years older at 40 years old. Carlos Condit, 2 inches taller at 6'2". And here we are. It is the co-main event of the evening. 3 rounds in the welterweight division between 2 of the most prolific strikers in the history of the UFC welterweight division. Out of the blue corner, fighting out of Columbus, Ohio. He is a plus 155 underdog. 24 wins against 17 losses as a professional. He is Matt the Immortal Brown. And across the octagon in the red corner, out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, a minus 180 favorite, 18-3 as a professional. He is the former UFC interim welterweight champion, the natural-born killer, Carlos Condit. Are we ready, boys? Woo! I got Immortal by KO. Who y'all got? I got the Immortal, man. Referee for this one will be Mark Goddard. Wow, how much more intense could Carlos Condit look? I think he'd have a coronary. Oh, big body kick from Matt Brown coming out of the gate. Left hook from Carlos Condit. These guys are wasting no time. Low leg kick lands for Condit, and Matt Brown is in killer mode, moving straight forward. And Condit, if he's going to get you, he is a great counter striker throughout his career. Straight right lands for Brown. Right hand lands for Condit afterwards. And somebody said fight of the night written all over this one. Definitely could be. Good head movement there from Brown and a nice left hook from the Immortal. Body kick there from Condit. Man, was that kick something back in the day. Straight right there from Condit. Outside low leg kick lands for Carlos. Another outside leg kick for Condit. Brown blocks a body kick there, and Brown's going to clinch and immediately get the takedown. And he's got a body lock. Oh, and I thought he was going to go to full mount there for a second. But Brown puts his leg in there. I thought he was going to take the mount there. And Condit trying to wall walk here. But Brown's blocking the other leg, keeping him from doing that. Brown didn't want to stand no more after those 3 or 4 kicks. Condit by decision. What's up, RW? Didn't know you were streaming on this channel. Yeah, it's been some great fights, man. Yeah, I'm probably streaming on this channel maybe through next week, too. I got a copyright dispute thing going on that I'm sure I will win with Ryzen, but unfortunately they have 10 days to prove that I did something wrong, and then UFC usually takes quite a while, or YouTube, usually takes quite a while to reinstitute your streaming abilities. Nice strikes from his back here from Condit. Nice left hook from the top there from Brown. Oh, wow, he had a handful of fence there, did Condit. And I think Goddard missed it. Nice elbow from the bottom there from Carlos. And yeah, Matt Brown, he's got to start having some activity here. They're going to stand this back up. Wow, looked like Matt Brown instinctively wanted to go to it for a headbutt there. Where'd he get that from? He never fought when in the UFC when headbutts were legal. Oh, there is a lot of blood coming from somewhere, and I think it's the face of Matt Brown. Both of these guys have a ton of scar tissue. Both of them been in a lot of wars. Matt Brown definitely got hit a lot more throughout his career. Oh, big right hand, the ground and pound here from Brown. Oh, and for a moment, Condit gives Brown his back, throws up a triangle choke here for a second, though. And now Brown in Condit's guard. Condit looking for an armbar here, nothing going. Brown staying calm here. Nice to the right hand here from Brown, but Condit might be landing more from his back than Brown is from up above. Brown's really not taking advantage of his top position. First on ABC, turn your television on. Brandon Davis, go sit over in the corner and think about your life. Next when you're gone. And some cuts. Looks like on the face of Condit as well now. Not surprised to see either of these guys bleed. Nice left hook from the top there from Brown. And Condit looking to get to his feet. Oh, what a reversal there from Condit. Now Condit's on top. And we'll see if Condit can do something in these last few seconds. Nice right hands there from Condit. Brown looking to spin Condit into a heel hook, but some nice elbows and shots there. That's a really hard round to score. I know Brown got the takedown, but then he didn't do anything with it. I think I got to give that round to Condit. It really bugs me when a guy gets a takedown and he doesn't do anything with it. A takedown is not valuable unless it does damage. It's right in the rules. Nice reversal. Yeah, it was. There at the end. Definitely two all-time warriors. All right, guys. Next week, Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier 2. That's going to be a big one. Anytime either one of these guys fights, of course, especially Conor, you get a lot of eyeballs. I bet we get more eyeballs for the ABC card, though. If we don't, I think the only reason is because of what time it's at. But being so early, I'm wondering why I'm going ahead of you guys. I'm in New York. I don't think that really makes much of a difference. Nice body kick there from Condit. Oh, big combination from Condit to start the second round. Straight right and a big combo afterwards. Oh, huge elbow from Brown. A jab and a big elbow on the chin and a push kick. Nice body kick from Brown. Matt smiled after he landed that elbow. He likes that. That's sexy to him. He's getting turned on right now. Oh, and Condit going for that, historic head kick. Brown blocks that one, but a nice low leg kick. It does not feel good to block those head kicks, too, I guarantee. Oh, and Condit landed the counter right hook over the top when Brown goes low with the leg kick. Oh, and a big right hand from Matt. Brown shoots for the takedown. Condit, great takedown defense there. And a lot of that blood in... Oh, big head kick! Big kick there from Brown. Condit falls down. I think he's a little off balance there, though. Nice jab and a left hook there from Condit. Not maybe as big as it looked, and Condit checks that leg kick. Condit's really starting to counter Brown a lot, though. Brown Going for the takedown again. Ducks under a strike. Still can't get it. Lands a good knee to the body. Oh, three-piece combo there from Condit. To the body, to the head. And Brown, again, trying to take this to the ground. Lands a knee to the body, but been unable to take Condit down this round. And Brown looking to get double underhooks here. Going for the throw. Good block there from Condit. Couple of knees to the body there from Brown. Condit wants to break this back open. He's been pretty much dominating on the feet. He wants to get this back to the center of the cage. Oh, Carlos is definitely doing well. Like, so only about 15 seconds behind us. Yeah, oh, big combination there from Condit. Oh, what a sweep from Condit, and he's got Brown's back. And there's the right hand. That would be amazing if Carlos Condit was to submit Matt Brown. That would be something else. And Condit gets the takedown and on top of Brown here. And Condit says he's been working on a lot of stuff. He didn't have the greatest ground game in the back. I'm a minute behind now. Well, son of a bitch. Nice elbows there from Condit. See, if I'm ahead, though, I would ruin it for you guys. So, that wouldn't be good. Nice shots to the body there from Condit. And a left hook. I think it's because I'm always streaming stuff. I think it's because I'm streaming the television and I'm streaming on YouTube. I think I just end up further behind. I think I got a slower connection. Told you my Condit is not done. Looking good tonight. UFC app on Xbox. I'm on Roku, which usually is pretty good if I'm not streaming, but not as much, I guess, while I'm streaming. Nice elbow there from Brown. I've learned it's really bad when I'm ahead of people, though, because nobody wants to fight ruined. Oh, nice elbow from the top here for Condit. And Carlos Condit, I mean, the first round was close. This round, I don't think it could be any mistake. Carlos Condit's dominating this round. Another big elbow from the top here from Condit. Another elbow. And nice shots to the body here from Condit. Condit staying busy. More shots to the body. Carlos Condit with a great second round here. All right, guys. 20 of you in here. Make sure you've hit that thumbs up button. I think everybody that's in here is subscribed, but if I haven't seen one of you in the chat room, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you join the community. While you do that, don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified whenever I drop a new video or go live. This could be end of Condit and Brown in UFC. Brown needs a KO or sub to stay alive. I agree. Wow, Wyman gave Condit a 10-9 or a 10-8 last round. I was kind of thinking about it. I didn't give him a 10-8, but I can't argue it too much because I was thinking about it. Both fighters should retire after this fight. I don't know about that. Carlos is looking pretty good. He could string off some wins if he wants to continue to fight. In Bellator or PFL, like Billy said, he might be a little too. I don't think he wants to go to ONE FC right now. I think they go aggressive at those UFC fighters coming in. They throw killers at him out of the gate. Ask Sage Northcutt. Oh, and there's a low kick there from Condit. And that kills the time clock right off. Right at the beginning of the round, though. We'll see if I can come close to syncing it back up. All right, we're close anyways. It's 4:45, 44, 43, 42. Matt Brown does look like he is done, though, sadly. Yeah, he's not looking good. Just wondering when Nutshot was coming to play in main card. Yep. Yeah, Condit, he seems to be revived. Nice knee to the body and elbow over the top. Carlos Condit, he's looked good in this fight. Nice right hook upstairs. Good jab for Condit. Brown clinches, lands a knee to the body. And Matt Brown's 40 years old. Sometimes, a fighter gets old overnight, or you see the night that they get old. This might be the night for him. Nice straight right there for Brown, though. Oh, Condit transitioning, looking for the back, and he's got it. He's got hooks in. He doesn't have a submission yet, but he's got the back and he's got hooks in. Let's see what Condit does with this. Yeah. Condit's definitely scoring points here, landing some shots. He doesn't have a good position for a submission attempt yet. PFL, should air some fights on NBC. Absolutely. Condor's on his way to PFL is my guess. Yeah, PFL is going after names to build their brand. I agree. Yeah, Condit is, he's too expensive to be a gatekeeper, though, at this point. Condit, he makes good money when he fights. Condit's a six-figure guy, deep six figures. I don't remember exactly what it was in his last fights that he made. Nice shots from the top here from Condit, but he gets paid a pretty penny. Oh, big shots. Yeah, when you have been a champion, even a interim champion, or you've even fought for a championship, your pay goes way up. And Condit maybe looking for an armbar. Nice escape there from Brown. Condit gets back up, and now Brown digging deep for the takedown here. Condit landing elbows, though. 3 elbows in a row that are the side of the head. Matt finally starts to block him. And Brown swings Condit down, but he's going to go inside the guard here of Condit. I think Brown's kind of mystified as what to do, because he stands it up. He's been getting beat. He goes to the ground. He's getting beat. Just a bad day all around for Matt Brown. 90 seconds to save the career. Go Matt Brown. Not looking good, though. Yep, come on, Carlos. Oh, an open hand strikes in the bottom here. From Condit. Open hand strikes and some punches from the bottom. He's doing a lot more from the bottom than Brown was from the top. And Condit pushing Brown's head down. Great escape. Oh, a huge elbow from Condit. And Brown looked like he didn't even see that coming. There's a takedown. Nice roll hill from Brown, though. Brown on top with a big elbow. And Matt Brown coming back in the last 30 seconds, another elbow. Matt Brown needs a finish, and he knows it. What does he have left in these last 20 seconds? And he's running out of time. Big elbow there for Brown. Condit could have won the first, And there were some people I could see they were showing on Twitter. A lot of people had it around a piece after 2. So these scorecards could get interesting. Damn good third round, boys. Way to fight to the bell. Props on 2 Warriors, leaving it out there. Absolutely. Natural Born Killer did look pretty good. Just started some money tonight. Good work. Yeah, he's Carlos. He's going to get paid. He's going to get paid well. I mean, he may be done with the UFC after this, but you think the UFC would kind of have some of these guys maybe do like a Legends tour, though? I'm sure, I guess maybe they've looked at it, but you could almost make Fight Island like Disneyland. You're going to take a 2 weeks vacation. You're going to meet all these fighters. You guys do residencies at different times. You have big fights there. You have some kind of fights there. At least once a week. Bring LFA there. Bring Thai boxing there. Bring boxing. Make it just a fight mecca. Like Thailand. I hear in Thailand, you can find Thai boxing fights pretty much every night of the week. I heard Vegas used to be that way with boxing, that if you wanted to see a fight, you just had to walk out on the strip, and I'm not talking about the ones on the street. Hope Nail Magnet. All 3 score at 30-27. The Natural Born Killer, Carlos Condit. And you can see Matt Brown very upset. Oh, and walking away. But here's the deal with that. Matt Brown was very upset when he heard all 3 said 30-27. So he knew he lost when he heard 30-27. So he's just mad that they said he lost every round, I guess. Back-to-back wins for Carlos, 32-13. Oh, yeah, Condit definitely won. You could possibly give the first round to Matt. I did not. I scored it the same way as all 3 referees did. Or all 3 judges, excuse me. Oh, that was a beautiful sweep. That got a video game. So that talking about Street Fighter 2 earlier, that looked like a Ryu sweep or something. I agree. I think it was unanimous. Yeah, no, that he definitely won. Carlos caught him and just literally picked him apart on the feet. Brown on 1 or 2 moments. That's it. Yeah, and the problem, Brown, even when he was able to get takedowns, he was fighting, Condit was out fighting him off of his back. When you can't win striking exchanges and you're the guy on top, and you're consistently losing striking matches to the guy on the bottom, I'm not saying getting caught like Nico Price has caught 2 guys now, but I'm saying losing every exchange from a guy on his back, you really got to take a look in the mirror and, say maybe this is not the thing for me anymore. Will UFC try to keep Condit now possibly? Maybe. I wouldn't be super surprised either way, I guess. That part I agree with, Trevi. It's unfortunate. We're not going to change it, but man, it's like, yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow. I'm glad somebody mentioned it. All right, guys. The main event of the evening is coming up. And the former champ, Max Holloway. That still sounds so weird to say former champ. Wow. Well, they're in Abu Dhabi. No, they're not in Saudi Arabia. That's right. They're really not even close in skills. Carlos is a two-time champion. Do you think it's time? Matt Brown is 40. He can ride off in the sunset now. Great career. Matt Brown, you're a legend. Yeah, no, Abu Dhabi's different. That's right. They were in Saudi Arabia before, but this is different. I don't even, Abu Dhabi, I believe, is an island that Saudi Arabia built, but maybe I'm wrong. I honestly don't really know. I'll give Matt the fact that he tried to work when he was on the ground. He didn't just lay and pray, but he didn't win the ground game. Part of the United Arab Emirates. Okay, yeah. So I think that's what he's talking about. Okay, Abu Dhabi isn't Saudi. Yeah, well, I don't know. But, I mean, coming back to fighting, a lot of people from 2020, you know, they seen what opportunities they have, and they really went with it. And just like Kevin Holland. I mean, Kevin Holland 5 times. I mean, how could the UFC have really had a better year in 2020? It's very hard, being everything that they were working up against. Because you look at PFL, they didn't even have a season. They didn't have one fight in 2020. And Bellator barely made it out of the gate. And they don't have any fights scheduled for 2021 yet. They didn't have any scheduled. WWE does work with Saudi Arabia, though, and I don't agree with them doing that. Yeah, I knew somebody did, but hey, I've never been there. I don't know. I am surprised that the UFC hasn't tried to go to Florida, though. Because it would be nice to see crowds. Problem is, you go to Florida, the cases are not, I mean, it's not California. California is the worst by far. And that entire state right now, I'm not talking about anybody there. I feel bad if you're there. But that is a frickin' dumpster fire right now, and everybody knows it. But, you know, Florida, it's still risky. You know, you're not going to be able to find a bubble there like they were for Yas Island. And it was just so cool to make a place called Fight Island. And I hope it sticks around. Rams tie at 3-3. Update from Iman report. And neighbor Dubai is also UAE. Thank you, Robert. Would be cool to see a contender series held in the beachside cage. Yeah, they got to use that beachside cage, man. I want tickets, Billy. Me and you need to get tickets, and we need to sit cage side on the beach. And I think we need to have a fundraiser when that becomes a thing. Everybody pitch in, get me and Billy to Fight Island, sitting on the beach outside of the cage. Calvin Kattar, 22-4, number is 6th rate featherweight in the world. But the blessed is best, 21-6, warming up in the back. Most wins, most finishes, and fight time in UFC featherweight history. Number 1 ranked featherweight in the world, and I think he's the GOAT, Max Holloway. I mean, yeah, I've heard Northern California is a lot better. My in-laws live there. My wife's parents live in Northern California. I say it's not as bad, but aren't you guys still, they don't even allow outdoor dining? I mean, I guess maybe that's not the thing I should be worried about, but I mean, you look at the cases are just out of this world, and places that have been wide ass open like Florida and Texas are doing much better. It's I don't know. I don't get it. I think Allegiant Stadium would be a great venue in Vegas once fans are allowed there. Well, that'd be good. I'll wear a hot dog suit if we get there. Please don't. You don't have to wear a hot dog suit, Billy. Props to Dave Portnoy and the Baller Stools Fund helping small businesses survive. Oh, I didn't know they did that. That's great. Outdoor dining is banned in SoCal and the San Joaquin Valley. I thought it was the whole state. But I don't know. I don't watch a whole lot of news anymore because I just get pissed off. So I said I hear things on podcasts and talk a little bit to people that live in California. But they just opened up indoor dining here. Well, I guess we'll see if it's a good idea. But Washington has, despite being, the place that had the first case. And maybe you guys have heard me say this, but the first case in the United States was literally 10 miles or less from my door. It was in Everett, and Lake Stevens runs right into Everett. So looks like Mike Myers would have it on a Christmas list. Won't even cut chicken. Oh, gee. Oh, knife. I think you were trying to say there. I hate that, man. Yeah, I've had some big-ass knives that wouldn't do nothing. Use the internet and use reviews nowadays. Arcade Chaos. Follow some people on YouTube that give reviews and stuff. I had to go. I don't remember what kind of knives we bought, but we went to an actual cutlery store this time. Because I was so tired of spending money on crappy knives. And, we got good sets of knives, and we didn't spend like $1,000 on anything. It wasn't like ridiculous. It was like a couple $100, and we got some really good knives. Texas could be getting some fight cards if fans allowed at 50% capacity. I see they have quite a bit of fans. For other sports, I think I like the way Dana has done this, though, putting the fighters in the bubble at the Apex and at Fight Island, because, he's made it to where it's really hard to criticize him, because he's done the same thing that Hollywood's doing. They're putting their guys in bubble. Really leaving very little chance of anybody getting infected. Yeah, there's been some fighters that have showed up that have already had COVID, but they've done. I think it was really smart to fight in isolated places for as long as they have, and as things open back up, Florida, Texas, and hopefully some other places will be able to be safer and become more friendly. Watch Contagion from 2011. Scary times similar. I don't know about you guys. I don't want to watch any of those kind of movies right now. Because I got to go to work every day. Everybody's wearing masks all the time. Everybody's acting like they're scared, like you're, like your face is going to give them AIDS. And I get it's these are dangerous times. But when I get home, I don't want to think about it. I felt uncomfortable having a mask on when I was doing a video, and I did the video on the boxing lesson yesterday, but I'm also going to respect my gym and everybody around me to have one on. But I don't like them. I don't like people that when they post profiles of themselves with a mask on during their profiles. I don't like the mask. I'm not saying I don't like you if you do that, but I just don't like it. When I see somebody driving in their car and they got their full mask up, it pisses me off. I don't know why, but I don't like it. It's like, why would you not be normal at least as much as possible? But that's just me. And I'll stop talking about this before YouTube decides to pull me. All right, and here comes Calvin Kattar down to House of the Rising Sun. And he's hoping all tides rise for Massachusetts tonight. And first for himself. Because a victory for Calvin Kattar would be big. It would be big for the New England cartel. It would be big, huge for Calvin Kattar. I mean, it would just launch him. He's right there, and if he wins this fight, especially impressively, he may be next in line after Brian Ortega and Volkanovski fight. Max was just on point that night against Ortega. He looked like he was in the Matrix. I would love to see. Ortega Holloway too. I rewatched that fight recently when I was breaking down this fight, and I was thinking Holloway really got dominated. Ortega had a lot of good moments in that fight. I forgot how many good moments he had in that fight. I was remembering it as if Max dominated everything, and that was not the case. We're like, both these guys should be a great fight. Agreed. I agree, Billy. I agree with, like I said, with wearing it. I just don't like to see it everywhere. Because it just makes me feel, just reminds me that things aren't quite normal. Calvin Kattar, number 6 ranked featherweight in the world. He's won 4 of his last fights, 11 by knockout, and I'm just going to say it right now. I do believe he's going to get his ass handed to him tonight. But it will be a learning moment for Calvin Kattar. He's going to remember, getting blessed by Max Holloway. And I don't know about getting blessed. He's about to get baptized in my mind. I think Max Holloway absolutely dominates this fight. He's on another level. Calvin Kattar is great. We're going to have some great moments in this fight. But I think Max is just, he's going to show him a new level. He's going to take him out to deep, deep waters, and he's going to drown him. I think you are wrong, Billy. So something interesting, Billy, and I'm curious to see what you think about this. I listened to Max Holloway on the Ariel Helwani show. I was listening to it just today, and I guess he was on there Wednesday. But Max sounded the sharpest that I've heard him sound in a very long time. Before the Volkanovski fight, he stopped sparring in between fights. Before the second Volkanovski fight, he didn't spar during this entire fight camp. And I believe he won the second Volkanovski fight. So that was good to hear him being so sharp. And I think the gaming, because you're interacting with people so often, I think that's good for your mind. I would like to see Max maybe put in maybe just a couple more years and then bow out. You'd like to see guys leave with all their faculties. Max started very, very young, even though he just turned 29. And he's been in a lot of wars. Poirier fight seemed to change Max. I believe he had severe head trauma. Could be 10-3 Packers 7 report. When main card started, I had about 100 plus people marching and protesting. Oh, Jesus. Right now? Like right now, Robert? Damn. Is there something on I don't know going on I don't know about? I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know anymore. This has been a crazy week. Let's just concentrate on a crazy couple weeks. Let's just concentrate on mixed martial arts. All right, Max Holloway, of course, former longtime UFC featherweight champion. Most wins, finishes in fight time featherweight history. Unless this fight ends in less than 3 minutes, he'll go over 5 hours in the octagon tonight. Most significant strikes in UFC history with 2,173. And he just turned 29 years old. Just amazing. Truly one of the greatest to ever do it. Yes, back to this great main event. Let's just say that. And Max, I was listening to him talk to Ariel Helwani. His mind is at the same place as if he would have taken the belt from Volkanovski because he so believes he won that fight. Kattar, 3 years older at 32, both men 5'11". Kattar has a 3-inch reach advantage at 72 inches. Isn't it amazing how many guys are around 6 feet or more that are walking around under 150 pounds that are professional athletes? That kind of blows my mind. I mean, I was 5'11" and 150 some pounds in high school, like freshman year. All right, judges Mike Bell, Ben Catledge, and David Letherby. No Chris Lee. Referee will be Herb Dean, maybe the best in the business. And now, on this historic ABC card from Fight Island, broadcast from Seattle, Washington. Guys, we are here live. It is the main event of the afternoon. Let's get it on. 5 rounds in the featherweight division. And first, out of the blue corner, out of Methuen, Massachusetts, he is a plus 135 underdog. 22 wins against just 4 losses. As a professional, he is the number 6 ranked featherweight in the world, Calvin Kattar. And across the cage in the red corner, out of Wanehi, Hawaii, a minus 160 favorite. He is 21-6 as a professional. The number 1 ranked featherweight in the world and the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway. Here we go. 5 minutes from your house, damn. All right, guys, who's everybody got? What are you calling? I am calling the blessed is best. I'm saying Max Holloway, and I'm going to say he finishes it in the 4th round. Our poll that we had, you guys were close to unanimous for Max. I think it was around 80%. All right. Here we go. Double jab from Max out of the gate. Let's see how Kattar responds to the moment. We do have a fans tonight. Of course, not a full crowd. Nice low leg kick there from Kattar. And Kattar seems like a guy that, he stays pretty calm. He stays pretty smooth. I don't think a whole lot gets to him. But there is none smoother emotionally than Max Holloway. This guy doesn't seem to be bothered by anything. Nice inside leg kick there from Max. Straight left lands on the chin from Kattar, and a low leg kick from Calvin. Oh, nice. Sharp punches here from Max. And Kattar lands a jab. And like we talked about at ABC, where George Foreman, Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Robert Duran fought. Big combination from Holloway. These are two of the best boxers maybe in the UFC. And definitely in the featherweight division. Nice low leg kick there from Holloway. Good jab there from Max. Left hook in the right hand. Oh, into the body, to the head. And Bless starting to build some momentum here. Nice left hook there from Max. And I think Max is deceptively fast. I think you watch tape on Max and you think he's not that fast. And then guys get in there and they can't stop his shots. Nice low leg kick there from Kattar. Max is mixing in those body shots. Nice. Looks like Max is already getting confused. That's what I'm saying. Kattar's kind of reaching. Oh, Kattar landed a nice counter shot coming in. Max comes back with a combination. Good jab from Kattar. Good combination from Max. And we all know Max is not afraid to get into wars. Good jab there from Kattar. And Kattar may think that that's his best opportunity, and he may be right. Get into a war and try to land a big shot. Oh, big 1-2 there from Max. And a 4-punch hit combo to the body and then to the head. Max Holloway running on all cylinders early. He started fast against Volkanovski after the slow start in the first fight. In the second fight, he started fast. He's starting fast here again tonight. Nice left hook there from Max. Oh, a couple of good low leg kicks there from Holloway. Oh, nice right hook to the body there from Max. Left hook upstairs. And Calvin Kattar, he has never fought this many guys in a cage at a time. Because Max is coming at you from all angles. It's not like fighting one guy. There's a 3-punch combination from Max. Inside leg kick there for Kattar. Holloway answers. Oh, nice right hook to the body there from Holloway. Kattar's blocking some of these punches, but a lot of them are getting through. Flying knee to the body from Holloway. And, get through a couple of rounds of Kattar getting beaten down. Nice front kick to the knee from Holloway. Not saying that's what's going to happen. Nice right hook to the body from Holloway. Oh, and a big right hand from Max. I think it is, though. Big left hook from Max upstairs. And there's a big right hand in a combination. Oh, huge right hook from Max Holloway. And I believe we are just seeing a different level from Max Holloway tonight. And I don't think Calvin Kattar knows how to deal with this. You look at significant strikes, or 2-1 for the former champion. Side kick to the knee there from Max. Oh, beautiful spinning kick to the body there from Blast. A left hook and a right hand. Another combination from Max. Another spinning kick to the body. Big 1-2. And if you're watching my breakdown, I talked about Kattar being very open for uppercuts and spinning kicks to the body. I also talked about the way Holloway landed his left hooks. I am seeing everything that I thought I seen on tape. I am seeing materialize inside of the cage. Front kick to the body there for Max. Big round for Blast. His body shots are going to add up. Yep, 10-9 Holloway. Great first round. Let's go. What's up, CJ Smith? Good to see you, man. Oh, hello. Hey, thanks for coming in, man. This is an early one. I wonder how many people are going to go to watch the fights tonight and realize they're already over. That's the problem with these early cards. So don't forget, even if I'm not able to stream from the beginning, don't forget Wednesday's a super early one. I believe the prelims start at 6 a.m. Who won the Brown fight? Yep, Condit won. He looked good doing it, too. Please, Max, do it tonight. So CJ Max going to dominate. CJ's going to continue to dominate. And he's going to finish Calvin Kattar. All right, here we go. The main event of UFC on ABC 1. Good exchange to start the second round. Oh, and a three-punch combination early for Max. Kattar has that power, though. Nice 1-2 there from Max and a left hook. And Max is very hittable. Oh, wow. Max looks so fast tonight. Another combination. I mean, I think he looks faster than we've seen him in the past. And a right hook to the body there from Max. Than the last several fights, at least. Good jab there for Couture. Wow. Wow, and Max punches in bunches. And a double jab for Max. He just does not stop working. Oh, beautiful right hook to the body for Holloway, but Kattar answers with a big left hook there. And like I said, he's got fight-stopping power. Holloway with those knee stomps. Oh, and they both land there. Good jab to the body for Max. Oh, jab upstairs and a right hand to the body. Nice left hook to the body from Holloway. And a knee to the body and a right hand. And Max Holloway is putting on a clinic right now. Jab and a right hook for Holloway. Straight right lands for Couture, but Holloway is outlanding Couture right now. 3-1. Every time Kattar lands. Oh, and Holloway floors him with a 1-2. Knee to the body. Wow. Maybe he was a bit off balance. Nice left hook there from Holloway. Max being patient. Not jumping in there too quickly. Nice straight right from Kattar. I think he was mostly off balance. Oh, big straight right from Kattar. That was right on the chin of Holloway. Nice knee kick there from Holloway. Another knee kick. Great 1-2 there from Max and a jab at the end there. And a side kick to the knee there from Max Holloway. Oh, beautiful counter right hand. And there's that spin kick to the body. Again for Max Holloway. I've seen Zabit Magomed-Sharipov land it all day in their fight. Nice straight right and a body kick there for Holloway. 1-2. Oh, beautiful combo again from Max. Oh, big straight right and a left hook and a big right hand for Kattar. Another big right. Kattar's landed 4 big shots in a row here. Max cannot get hit with those bombs. He is throwing quantity. Oh, and there's a big combination from Holloway. Oh, big right uppercut there from Kattar. And there's the combination from Holloway. Flying knee to the body from Holloway in a combination. See, Holloway does it. He does it with quantity, though. He hits you with a lot of 50-60% power, and then he'll bring it up. Kattar, when he lands, he's throwing with 90-100%. 1-2 there from Holloway. And Czar with 70 Czars. Oh, flying knee to the body from Max, and an elbow from Kattar. What an exchange. Front kick to the body there from Holloway and a knee to the body. Double jab to the body. Holloway really attacking that body now. Another combination to the body. He is focusing on that. Oh! And he is battering Kattar up top to the head to the body. Max Holloway with a 12-punch combination. Uppercuts, hooks, elbows. Max Holloway putting the heat on. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. And Calvin Kattar is still there. He is a warrior. But wow! Uppercuts, hooks, elbows. Max Holloway, he is too fast to call everything he's doing right now. But he is landing a lot of shots, and Kattar's face is getting bloodier and bloodier. Max Holloway, he wants that belt back. This is maybe the most motivated Max Holloway that we've seen. Because Calvin Kattar, he is a legit contender. Nice elbow from Max, and Max is making Kattar look like he doesn't even belong here right now. 4-punch combination from Max and the jab at the end. And a knee stomp from Max. Wow, this is so fun to watch him right now. He is in a zone, maybe even more so than the Brian Hart. A head kick from Max! And Kattar is hurt! And a big combination from Holloway at the end of the round. Wow. Wow. Will we be on ABC again? I think so. Wow. And CJ Smith, thank you for the generous super chat in between rounds. Putting 70 in that bank. Kaboom. Thank you, my friend. Wow, when I said fourth round, I don't know if Kattar is going to make it to the fourth round. This is why I don't do fight breakdowns as much as I used to, because I get obsessed. And I spent hours. Nice right hook and a left hand. Good straight right down the pipe there from Kattar. But after watching all this tape, I knew that a lot of the things that Max Holloway does expose a lot of Kattar's weaknesses. And the spinning back fist misses there from Holloway. It missed from Sabit as well. Nice right hook there from Max. Wow, Max is just... Oh, nice left uppercut and a right hand there for Max. Kattar landed a straight right in there too. That was a 10-7. Herb might stop this soon. If you're ever going to call a 10-7, it was the last round. Big combination from Max. Punches and elbows. So I have it 20-16 after 2 rounds. Not a 10-8, a 10-7. Calvin with an elbow on the break and a good jab, but there's the 1-2 from Holloway. Oh, a huge right uppercut from Kattar! That was the hardest shot of the fight, and a big right! He really hit Max. Max did not like that at all. Nice right hook and a left hand. Right uppercut and a left hook from Max. Max cannot get hit by those shots, though. The one thing I will say is Kattar, he has more one-punch power than Max. Max is a volume guy. Kattar just hit him with some big strikes. And hats off to the matchmakers. Give those guys a raise. Nice knee stomp there from Holloway. Oh, double jab and a big right hand from Max. Good double jab there from Holloway. And Holloway's got Kattar up against the fence now, and Kattar's going to get out of there. Nice left hook and a right hook to the body there from Holloway, though. Backs him up again. Big body kicks. Huge uppercut from Max. Max is great at cutting off the cage. When he gets your back to the cage, his killer instinct kicks in. Double jab for Max. Big right hand. There's the body kick. Man, Calvin Kattar is a tough SOB. Couple of good jabs. Oh, and a big 1-2 for Kattar. What is this kid made of? Wow. Calvin Kattar. Oh, man. A big 1-2 for Max. Kattar going for the takedown. Oh, he almost got caught in a guillotine for Max there. Max's takedown defense is impeccable. Good jab there from Max. Inside leg kick, the knee stomp. Oh, the straight left. And Max just throws so much deception out there. You never know what's coming next. He has no tell on his shots. Nice straight right there from Kattar. Max answers with the right, and there's a good right hook to the body. Good jab there from Kattar, and a good knee stomp there from Holloway. Big left hook from Kattar, though, and a straight right. Best round so far here for Calvin. Double jab here from Holloway, and a Superman punch. Side kick to the knee. He's just still so busy. He has slowed that pace down some. Oh, and that jab and the left hook, the way he brings that up is just magnificent. Oh, big right hand there from Kattar. Right hand and a big body kick there from Holloway. Big 1-2 for Max. And Max already had landed the most strikes in UFC history, and he's just adding to that. Oh, a big combination for Max. Left hook, right hand, the uppercut there at the end. Right hook to the body. Oh, solid right on the face of Kattar. Perfect jab there from Max, and another one. And now we circle him in a big left hook. Oh, and now the head movement, the left hook to the body. The right hand upstairs, the right hook to the body. Wow, Max Holloway is a magician out there right now. Oh, big 1-2 and a right hook to the body. And there's the right hand from Holloway. But Holloway, he might be a magician, but he's got to remember that Kattar can make him disappear with one shot. Great head movement from Max and a 1-2, and he wags his finger at Kattar. What a round. Both guys gave in that round. Another round for Max, but Kattar definitely had some big moments. And here's round 4. This is the round I called. I said Max would end it in 4. We'll see. Throw the damn towel. 30-26 Holloway. Hart versus Will. Yep. Not watching. When you say this is more competitive than the Ortega fight, or just it's a worse beating. I rewatched the Ortega-Holloway fight, and Ortega actually had more moments than I had remember. This is a worse beating right now. Ortega had a lot of good moments where that fight was in question. Rewatch that Ortega fight. Maybe watch it without the sound, which is what I did. All right. Here we go. Volkanovski retains the belt. Zabit Holloway would be fireworks. Good jab there from Holloway to start the round. Kattar answers. Double jab and a right hook hand to the body for Holloway. Another right hand to the body. Straight right from Kattar. Oh, what a combination from Max Holloway. I mean, he is just, this is like an out-of-body experience right now. Big right hand to the body there from Max Holloway. And the 1-2 to the body there from Max. A couple of nice leg kicks there from Holloway. Another right hand to the body. 1-2 there from Kattar. Oh, the left hook upstairs and then to the body from Max. Big left hook there from Kattar. Oh, wow. Nice exchange there, but Max outlanding Kattar again, 3-1. Jab upstairs, right hand to the body. Oh, he might have hurt Kattar. He hurt Kattar with that left hook to the body, I think. Kattar's trying to hide it. Holloway needs to go back to that left hook or that body kick. He tried to there. He hurt it, and Kattar's trying to hide it. Right hand upstairs. Oh, good left hook there from Kattar. Left hook for Holloway. Holloway needs to go back to that body. Nice straight right there for Max. Oh, and there's that left hook to the body again. Good jab for Kattar. right in the middle of the face of Holloway. Nice right hand for Holloway. Oh, and again, combination of the body and the head. Max really laying it on here. Oh, there's another left hook to the body and the big elbow over the top. Another left hook, and Max Holloway, he is putting it on. He's looking to give Herb Dean no excuses but to stop this fight. Big elbows. And Kattar lands a couple shots of his own, but Max Holloway is just, wow, he is making mincemeat out of Calvin Kattar right here now. Oh my goodness, and a huge right uppercut. Is Calvin Kattar the toughest son of a bitch in the UFC? My God. Oh, elbows and body shot, left hook, right hand. Herb Dean looking closely. Combinations everywhere. Max Holloway just in an out-of-body experience. And how is Kattar throwing shots right now? Another big left hook to the body from Max. And a big elbow. And Kattar lands an elbow and a left hook of his own. Another left hook from Kattar. Kattar's swinging for the fences. And a big elbow from Max. And a nice knee to the body. Calvin Kattar, he has will, baby. Wow. Nice elbow there from Kattar. Another big elbow from Max. And a right and a left hook to the body. And another elbow and a knee. Right hand and a left hook from Kattar. And a combination of the body from Max Holloway. Max Holloway has never looked better than he has at the beginning of this fight. Big elbows from Max again. And a left hook. And Holloway's going to go for a takedown himself. And Kattar stops it. Another left hook there for Max. Wow. Max Holloway has landed 224 significant strikes already. Big elbow for Max Holloway and knee to the body. This is an absolute war for the ages, and they exchange hooks. And a minute left in this fourth round, and somehow Calvin Kattar is still here, and he is still throwing. Side kick to the body there from Holloway, and a big exchange. The right hand gets through for Kattar. And there's the left hook. Double jab there from Max. 40 seconds left in this round. A spinning elbow attempt from Kattar. Calvin Kattar is still very dangerous. And there's two jabs from Calvin, and there's a spin kick to the body from Holloway. Lands again. And a good jab from Holloway. And I think I'm seeing something I don't know if I've ever seen, but I think I might be witnessing Max Holloway getting tired. Oh, a head kick from Max Holloway! A double jab and a head kick, and another spinning wheel kick from Max Holloway. There's a left hook for Max Holloway, and Kattar is still moving forward. A jab from Calvin, another spinning kick to the body there for Max Holloway. My God. Another 10-8 for Max Holloway, but how damn tough is Calvin Kattar? And made it to the fifth round, and now it's anybody's fight. Calvin got his second win. He's fighting back. Damn, this is amazing. He's got to finish Max. Holloway 40-34. Says Iman. Man. Wow, and look how focused Kattar is. After taking all this punishment, listening to the instruction of his corner completely focused right now. They know what's at stake here. This is a championship match for them. They know what a win over Max Holloway does. And like I said, that on my card, that's another 10-8 round. I had a 10-7 in the second. All right, here we go. I cannot believe they didn't stop that fight in the last round, but I thought they might stop it in the round before. Good jab there from Kattar. Nice right hook to the body from Max. And there's a good exchange. Good double jab there from Holloway. And they both land. Nice. Oh, beautiful left hook there from Holloway. And he caught him on the ear there. Wow, 1-2 there from Kattar. 4:20 left in this fight. Nice right hand to the body there from Holloway. And a straight right. Nice left hook from Max. Wow. I don't ever remember Max Holloway dominating somebody like this. And especially a guy that is so talented like Kattar. Good jab and a right hand to the body there from Holloway. Oh, wow. 4-punch combination there from Max. And nice right hand to the body from Holloway. And he just does not lose focus. He is not losing focus at all in this fight. Nice 1-2 from Max. Wow, and the jab and the right hand. A big right hook to the body from Holloway. And another right hook. And there's a big right hand from Holloway. And another right hand. And Kattar seemed to be a little disheveled after that shot. Seemed to lose a little bit of motivation. Side kick to the knee there from Max. Can he finish it? Front kick to the knee there from Holloway. And there's a right hand down the middle from Max. Oh, big right hand to the body from Max. Left and right. And Max, I mean, you got to give it to him because he's taking a chance here. He could ride this out. Oh, and a jab and a right hand and a big left there from Kattar. And these are the chances that Max takes. This is a fight that he's winning every round, multiple 10-8 rounds, and he's still standing right in front of his opponent, willing to get into a war. Side kicks to the knees here from Holloway. Wow, double jab and the spin kick to the body there from Holloway. Oh, head kick for Max again. And a front kick to the body. Straight right there from Holloway. And Holloway might break a record for significant strikes landed. Front kick to the knee and a 1-2 from Holloway. Oh my goodness. Left hook and a right hand there from Max. And none of this is ground and pound. That's one of the big things. A lot of fights where you see hundreds of strikes landed, a lot of it's ground and pound. None of these have been ground and pound. This fight hasn't went to the ground. Nice jab there for Max. Oh, that's a big right hand for Max, and Kattar's hurt. Kattar was hurt from that. Nice left hook from Max. A big right hand. Oh, that right hand hurt Kattar. And he is ducking everything. Max Holloway, an out-of-body experience right now. Wow. Wow, right hook, and he slipped and got hit with the right hand from Kattar there. But his defense, it's been almost impeccable tonight. Kattar has landed very few shots. Wow, Kattar is looking at a long medical suspension after this. That's the bad thing about allowing him to continue to fight for so long. Nice right hand to the body from Max and a left upstairs. Oh, left and a front kick to the body. And now Max is talking shit. Max is saying, you want to get in there with the best? This is what happens. 1-2 and a front kick to the body. And Max literally flexing on him. Oh, and a right hook upstairs from Max. Wow, and Kattar still throwing bombs through the last seconds. Wow. Wow, and Max with the defense landing another combination as the time clicks down on this, and Max just does not stop landing strikes. And Kattar still going for a head kick towards the bell. Wow, and there it is in just 1 second, guys. I gotta tell you a quick phone call here. Hello? All right, Dustin. How's it going? Good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Carb Smarters will run through them, and then the fajita. Yep, 80 count, and then the tostadas back on the other side. Yes, yeah, I talked to Brandon. He says he's got space for 5 pallets. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yep, yep. Okay. All right, sounds good. No problem. You too. Thank you. Bye. Sorry, guys. Had to take that. That was one of my accounts. And the official decision coming here. Not really in doubt here, of course. Wow, what a performance from Max Holloway. Max probably broke his hand, but he definitely broke Calvin 50-43, 50-43, and 50-42. Wow. Max never gets tired, Mike. Never. Uncrowned champ. There's nobody tougher than Kattar, though. I was so wrong. Max is far from done. So happy to be wrong. Yeah, I think that not sparring. I hope a lot more fighters listen to that and stop doing these wars. And Max, Max talked about this, about why he's not sparring. He said, football players, he said, do they go out there, do they go out there 6 days before the game and have full games and try to smash each other? And he's like, no, of course not. And he says, and I'm not going to do that anymore either. And, I mean, he looks better than ever. Unanimous for Kattar, JJ. Oh, jeez. Wow, yeah, that is a badly broken nose for Kattar. Wow. Can never question the heart of Calvin Kattar. And I got more respect for this man. For sure, Kattar took some big-time punishment, but he was in there the entire fight. Yep, even landing big shots on Max in the 5th. He absolutely was. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't doubt if Max broke his hand. I mean, he hit Kattar so many times. I think he might have been getting frustrated. He couldn't finish him there in the 5th. And he was taking his frustration out, maybe through some of that talking. I'm not sure. But, I mean, Max, he's got to be in there. He's got. I know you don't want to see a guy fight somebody 3 times when they've technically lost the decision twice. But, wow. I mean, the magic. Is this the magic of ABC? The home of worldwide sports? The home of Muhammad Ali? The home of George Foreman? Joe Frazier? Sugar Ray Leonard? Roberto Duran? And every fight on this card tonight, I think, lived up with that. But, wow. Max, I don't know that I've ever seen someone put on a pace like that. Ever. And the fact that Kattar took it all is just, I mean, it leaves you speechless. I can't even think of a word for how tough Calvin Kattar is. 1910 Packers, definitely respect. Don't be surprised. This Max just set a record for significant strikes landed in a fight. Yeah, I want to know what man. Well, he had the most strikes in a fight landed ever before this, and it was 1,200 and something for his career. But I'm gonna look up the stats. I think I should be able to get stats on official stats for how much has landed, how much he landed. Let's see if they have updated stats for what he landed here. I think it might be a bit early. $291 strikes landed for Max Holloway. Calvin Kattar landed 105. Damn. No takedowns, but wow. And Max said on UFC 257, he says, if either one of those guys steps out, if either one of them can't fight, he says, I'll jump in there and fight for the lightweight championship next week. I mean, man. All right, guys. And Wednesday night, we got more. Most strikes thrown and landed. Max versus Nate would be... I've always wanted to see that fight. That would be awesome. After that performance, Max deserves another title shot, no question. Oh, give him 2 bonuses tonight, too. Give him 2 performance bonuses. I mean, that was just sensational. Yeah, I'm not surprised to hear that at all, Robert. Guys, Wednesday, let's check out the Wednesday card, because I'm not even 100% sure of the start time. I thought they said 9 a.m. Pacific. That doesn't seem like the greatest idea for us in the States, but let's figure it out here. All right, we're gonna bring up the. I'll bring it up on display capture for you guys here in just a moment. As soon as I get the event up. Volkanovski paying judges for real. You and your brother just talking about Holloway Diaz, nice, yeah. And they just said, Dana said he just had a meeting with Nate. That Nate said, that they said Nate will be fighting at 155 pounds in 2021. And I mean, God, look what the UFC did last year during a pandemic. I mean, this year, and I'm not saying we're all the way out of it by any means. But, I mean, just think about what they can do next year. All right, that is right. This is a very, very early card next week. Sorry, guys, accidentally. I don't know how things keep getting closed on here. That's weird. We'll bring the event back up Wednesday. Magny and Chiesa. And then, of course, next Saturday, Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor. All right, here we go. So, prelims start at 6 a.m. Pacific. Ricky Simon coming back, Marcus Perez, Mike Davis, Tom Breeze, a few recognizable names, Amari Akhmedov. But the main card, we got Roxanne Modafferi coming back, Matt Schnell and Tyson Nam. Of course, it's not near the stat card that we just seen on ABC. Michael Chiesa and Neil Magny, but I mean, what the hell are you doing at 9 o'clock in the morning? I think I should be able to make 9 a.m. We'll see. But All right. Well, thank you guys again for joining me. Hopefully the other channel is back up soon. But thank you for joining me on the second. Classic case of speed and technique versus power. Butterflies in my stomach for this Buffalo game. Should be good. Saying versus later. Oh my goodness. Wednesday, yeah. Wednesday, the card starts. Prelims start at 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern. And then the main card starts at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. So, yeah, that's an early card. But there it is. Night, guys. Let's go, Buffalo Bills. Later, everyone. All right, guys. Thank you. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see you fine asses later.